Hey everyone, this is Chris from Thrust Flight. Today's video is going to be going into my story of how I fell in love with aviation. Yeah, so my story with discovering aviation, in my family, my dad was a military test pilot, but I was never really, military work, you don't really get to go to work with them to see the planes, see what they're doing. And so for the longest time, I actually didn't consider aviation as a career for myself. It wasn't until later in my life, I'd already tried a different career, that I started to actually consider aviation. And I think that's important to note because some people, day one, you start off with a deep love for aviation. Others kind of discover it later on. And both of those journeys is great. For me, I remember it was a few years ago, not very long, that I was wanting a great career. I knew I wouldn't be able to sit behind a desk for the rest of my life, 9 to 5. It just wasn't my personality. I love to travel, and flying, it's generally just cool. It's a cool thing. Like every job, it has its ups and downs, no pun intended, but it's a good career. So how I found Thrust Flight. You got to give props to the marketing advertisement team here, because I was starting off not knowing where to go to start the search. I think many people share that experience. How do I start? And I was looking for flight schools. I knew I wanted to do my training in the South because of the US, because the weather is a little bit more consistent all year round. For me personally, I wanted something I could, lock in, do full time, and really dedicate myself to the training. And so the Zero to Airline program popped up for me on my Google search, and really the rest is history. I took a trip over here, met with the team. They gave me a tour around the building, showed me the classrooms, showed me the planes, and yeah, we went from there. So I started this program, to give you a context of time, about a year ago. It was mid-August, and here we are, it's mid-August again. And I have CFI, I'm CFII, I have my commercial license and my multi-engine add-on to that. And so here at Thrust, we do a really good job at getting pilots trained efficiently and to be the best pilots that they can be as quickly as possible. As you may know, there's lots of different career paths that you can take within aviation. That's one of the beauties of it. You can do all sorts of things. For myself personally, I'm a new instructor, so I want to make the most of the instructing experience. I don't want to rush through it or think that whatever's coming after it is the next thing. I want to kind of hone in on what I'm doing as an instructor. But kind of bigger picture, looking towards the airlines. Here at Thrust, we have some partnerships that really help streamline you into an airline interview. And you may have heard that seniority is everything when you get to the airlines. And so there's certain programs that we're a part of that, you get your seniority before someone else would otherwise. So yeah, instructing for now. We want to make the most of it, and down the line, airlines or whatever pops up. Great, well, thanks for joining in. That's my story of how I found and fell in love with aviation. But we want to also hear your stories, so please leave a comment, let us know how you got onto this path, and as always, give us a like and a subscribe. Thanks.